Our farmers are hardworking and they are prepared to work. After all, it's subsistence peasant farmers that built the biggest industry our country has ever had, the cocoa industry, which for 100 years has kept us going. It was built by small-scale farmers, and they built a world-class industry that has given us substance. So the capacity to work, the willingness, and all of that is something that we can all take for granted. And we can say that the ability, the capacity to work being there, what therefore is it that is missing when it comes to the development of our agriculture? I think it's a very matter that we're here to talk about. Finance, money into agriculture, and how we can organize ourselves better. Fidelity tells us, which is the most successful private bank in Ghana, 10% of its portfolios are going to agriculture. There are 3.5 million farmers in Ghana. If you're able to get 27% of your loan portfolio to 22,000 farmers, with respect, my understanding would be that you're scratching the surface of the problem. There are 3.5 million people who are part of the farming community of our country. So clearly there are issues, many of them were identified by the deputy governor of the bank, that we have to come to grips with. And I think that this pooling of resources and expertise and talent in this room we ought to really to look at it very seriously. Apportionment, 35% credit goes to the service sector, 11% to manufacturing, 3% to agriculture. These figures don't make sense for an economy that wants to grow, that the real sectors of the economy, the sectors that have the capacity for dynamic growth, not just of the economy, but also in the creation of jobs, are the ones that receive the most amount of money from you. I'm happy that Brian Achampo is our dynamic new agriculture minister, has brought us all around here today to look at these matters, because hopefully, as a result of this interaction, we are going to get, I don't know whether it will get solutions, but certainly a series of ideas that we can all chew and ultimately turn into solutions. It is critical for us when we're looking at ourselves in Ghana. The people gathered in this room, you're very much part of the leadership of our country. There's a tendency to think that when you talk about a country's leadership, you're looking at people like me, would-be politicians. I'm not the only one. There's a whole class of people constitute the leadership of Ghana. And we need now to focus for ourselves. Where are we going to be able to take this country? And it requires that each one of us, the internal process, the reflection, as well as the decisions that we need to take in areas where we can identify as requiring serious attention.